Okay. Before I forget, activating the heart rate monitor. And here we go. I missed last week's Title Tuesday, but I'm back for today. Happy Tuesday. I also missed this morning's Title Tuesday, making the afternoon one. Tournament starts in just less than 7 minutes. Welcome to those who are waiting in YouTube and Twitch chat. Got Luca in YouTube, Camera Tool, Bavarian Pole noticing the title change. Hello, hello. I'm not going to have time for a warm-up game. So first game will be the first round. Welcome to all the early joiners. I got my ice water.
Nice to see you.
Oh, nice to see you too, John Tapp. Happy 22. Yeah, do let me know where everyone's watching from. It is 2:54 p.m. U.S. Central Time, St. Louis. It was storming earlier. Like there was rain coming down. There's some thunder and lightning. I think the storm passed though. No tornado warnings, thankfully. We got Greece, Moldova, Zingirda. From watching from Nalchik, Russia, not Jakarta. So I can't say Salama Pagi. I have to say Dobre something. Privyet, Zdravstvuyte. Welcome back. Got Toronto, Ireland. Stafford, maybe referring to the Gambit. Yeah, I'm not sure what my expectations are today. I feel rusty. I lost a handful of games yesterday in the Daily Rapid Arena. Thank you to Bambi.
Nice to catch you. Good luck for TT.
Welcome back
Tuning
to Cabo
in from
Greco.
Melbourne, Australia.
Well, Melbourne, it's already Wednesday, right? I hope life is good down under. Happy 79 months. Oh, hey, it's my grammar is poor. Yeah, I saw your message in chat before I went live. I actually, wait, can I show it? Hopefully this works. So, Twitch viewer, my grammar is poor, mapped my heart rate from yesterday's stream. And, oops, oh no, let me not break it. And we can kind of see the trends from yesterday that for some reason at the beginning of game 1 my heart rate was over 130, but then I kind of relaxed, and then towards the end of game 2 it peaked, but the ultimate peak was towards the end of game 6. I think that's the game where I got completely outplayed and then got mated. And there was also some excitement towards the end too. So some interesting data. That's cool to see the trends. Today's stream might follow like a similar pattern. Oh, thank you, Zingirda, gifting 5. Appreciate that. Got Croatia, St. Louis. Okay, maybe someone else experiencing the thunderstorm. Yellowknife, Canada. So my goal today is to hopefully play good moves. If I have a really good tournament, maybe I can cross over 2800. I might play some after the stream or after the tournament too. Like if I have enough energy, I might do some blitz grinding. Did you get a haircut a couple weeks ago?
Happy 40.
Maybe a week and a half ago. Beginning of the month. Welcome back to Zindar V. Happy 40. What's your chess.com blitz peak? 29. I keep forgetting if it's 2901 or 2902. Stats. Blitz. Wait, what? Oh, this is past 90 days. So past, let's do all time. 2901 is my peak. So over 100 points off. But maybe I can cut the difference. Okay, tournament starts in just over a minute. Got some big names, Hikaru and Magnus. Both of whom are not playing the Grand Chess Tour event, which is currently underway in St. Louis. There's a lot of players playing OTB, Rapid, and Blitz in St. Louis, including Gukesh and Fabi and Aronian, Wesley So. I don't think I'll have much time to monitor those games during this tournament. And yeah, as usual, during games, I do hide chat from my end. Chat will still remain open for people to chat in, but I won't see it. I am using Proctor. And I probably will mute alerts too, just so I can try and stay focused. Thank you to Petatu. First time, Brian. Okay, first game starting. Here we go. Okay, I have a perfect score against this opponent out of 7 games. I haven't played Sicilian in a while, it feels like. Let's play this. Yeah, I feel rusty for some reason. But I'll play a simple setup. Like e6, bishop e7, castle, etc. Take with rook or pawn. Probably rook. Maybe try and prepare b5. And b5 looks playable. Might as well. I wouldn't mind maneuvering the knight. Gotta be careful of potential attacks. And now I can take on c3. I think that was just a careless move from white. I don't think I want to trade rooks though. It's a nice piece. Okay, opponent's being very generous. Okay. Smooth game. Yeah, white just kind of collapsed in the middle game there. The opening is usually slightly better for white. Like this line with early bishop takes e6, and then c4. There's probably no reason to take on c6 so early. It's probably an okay move, though. Okay. I'll do a quick game review to see if there's any blunders or brilliant moves on my end. Probably a few blunders from my opponent. 98.5. Yeah, very clean. The one blunder from white was, yeah, queen e2, abandoning the knight on c3. Okay, good start. There's a question, was this Sicilian Taimana? It was not. This is a Sicilian Rosolimo. Yeah, Taimanov usually refers to e6, open Sicilian, and then knight c6 and queen c7, which is one of my main openings for black. I haven't played too often too recently. More recently, I've been playing Accelerated Dragon and French. But for tournament play, I still, at least when I play tournaments, I still incorporate Taimanov against certain opponents. So I guess we can watch a game. Magnus already won. Caro winning position, winning on time. Bortnik. Wow. Bortnik has a cool position. So white's down a bishop for 2 pawns. These pawns look menacing. You have a specific opening you would love to learn? That's a good question. There's some variations I really want to learn. Like there's a variation within the Scotch that it would require a lot of study, and it involves a lot of like very difficult to understand positions, which maybe I can show after this finishes. It looks like black has everything under control. If queens get traded, it's an easy win. Okay, that's mate. Yeah, the opening I want to learn is within the Scotch. So I play the Scotch a decent amount when I play e4, thanks to the chess mood prep. But against this, I usually either play this or I play the sideline with take and knight d2. But I do want to learn the main line of this. And chess mood has some like very in-depth material on pawn h4. I think it's pawn h4. c4 first and then h4. But it's a line that like that engine will say it's like close to equal, but there's a lot of really cool ideas for white. Anyway, I think for today I'll be sticking with my comfort zone. Maybe I'll include some French or maybe some Dutch. As white, I'll probably keep playing London. If I get really tilted, I'll probably throw in the Stafford. At least try to. Best offbeat opening versus E4 for 1700. Offbeat. At 1700, there's so many playable things. Alkine, Scandi, French. Play the French attack. Easy to learn. Watch the lesson that I posted on YouTube. I guess it was over a month ago now. Like on the surface, French is pretty mainstream, but there's variations within the French that are offbeat and more aggressive, as I've discovered recently. There's a question if I'll ever try Go again. I did go through a phase of playing Go for a few weeks, but I didn't really find like so much passion compared to chess. Maybe someday though. Is Danya still playing? And Danya wins the first game. Okay, round 2. Here we go. Wait, what? Oh. I thought my game started, but that was just Danya's opponent. I reset the I reset the position. Okay, I confused myself. There's still one game left in round 1. I was like waiting for white to move there. Okay, next game should be starting now. Maybe. Here we go. Albania? Albania. I've never been to Albania. Interesting move order. Yeah, this is what Blue Bomb plays. Huh. Play Bishop G3. I think we're going to see 97. Actually happy to see this now because we're going into, we just transpose into mainline. Bishop B5. This is one of my favorite lines in the London. A lot of venom if black's not prepared. And 97 is a natural move. Now the point is, it's as if I played Bishop D3 and black kind of misplaced the knight. Most people play B6. Queen C7. Kind of tempting to take. And there's this 2. I think I'll just take in 95. Maybe play a Stonewall without a bad bishop. Yeah, like F4, Queen F3. F6 is coming. That's logical. I think I still play F4. F6 I take and knight F3. Yeah, black's probably doing fine there. Considering castling e5, take. Yeah, I'm just gonna play this. Kind of allowed takes. Like normally I want to take back with e pawn, but an f4 hangs. So there's takes, queen b4, queen d2. We trade. We're still probably doing a little bit better. Slightly more active bishop. There's also this move. And then queen d2. Time is good. Of about 30 seconds. Interesting. Hmm. Queen b1. G6, queen e1. Okay, let's try this. Hmm. I don't like this. Oh no. I messed up. Uh, before I forget, let's do the game review. Only one blunder. H3. I got my knight trapped. Before that was equal. Wait, okay, let's analyze in normal mode. I was feeling good after I won the pawn, and then the good feeling only lasted so long. Like, black got a lot of counterplay. I was debating whether king takes was better, but... Oh, but not here. Oh, wow, so it's not good for me to win the pawn. Yeah, here I was considering king takes. So bishop takes e6 is actually a big mistake. It's kind of crazy. It's hard for me to ever play rook b1. The bishop is actually better than the knight. Yeah, black played well. Oh, here I had a chance for rook b1. My only chance to activate. It's pretty incredible, like, how bad it is. But yeah, passed pawn, bad pieces. We were very close to repeating, but not quite. I wanted to set up some stalemate trap. That was hard to do. Yeah, I tried. I should have said, oh no, my rook. Okay, 1 out of 2. Rating dips a bit. There's one game going this round. Queen versus rook. Are they close to 50 move rule? So move 95 was the last capture. Wow, so white only needs to survive 5 more moves. I think white's going to do it. Yeah, black's not in time. That's impressive. Ouch. It is a theoretical win, but sometimes it's difficult against someone who defends well. Okay. Moving on. Do I go full tilt? Stafford Gambit time? Probably not the best time to be tilting. Round 3. Alright, we have a 4 knights. No Stafford. Oh, we have the Belgrade Gambit. Yeah, knight b4 is considered to be the move. I don't actually know the theory here. Looks like I can win a pawn. Wait a minute. I thought takes... Get away with taking queen f6. Let's go for this. Take. Opponent might be prepared. I kind of just want to call the bluff. Knight f5. Wow. Knight e7? I think I'm stumbling into something. There's c6. F6. This is kind of scary. I think I have to play F6. Queen H5, G6. Just what? Take? I've definitely stumbled into something. I still don't understand it though. Hmm. So D5. It just seems like I have enough resources here. Like king, even king F7. D5 first also looks attractive. I've burned so much time. As long as I'm not getting mated, that's what matters. Up a piece. Wow. I have to play this. Pawn count. I mean, it's still a piece for pawn. It's hopefully okay. King G7 would probably be my next move. Down a ton of time, but now I'm threatening to win the rook. Also ready to neutralize e-file. We need two maybe coming. Mm. Oh no. I messed up. I really messed up. Oh, I was surviving and then I got low on time. That was a really sad finish. What am I supposed to do here though? So I have to unpin I also want to keep the knight defended. Okay, not my best start. Loss. 2 losses in a row. 1 blunder, no brilliant moves. Oh wow, this position's still better for black? King g7? No, rook d7. Wait, what's the move here? Oh, rook d8. And then king g8, and my king is actually safe. Wow. Yeah, at that point I kind of mentally gave up. Rook d8, wait, how does rook d8 work? f5? Rook d4, okay, this is nice. Go after the queen. So, yeah, let me check the opening. An interesting play from white. I accepted whatever this gambit was. And, like, apparently I did what I had to do. Like, it looks scary, but black is objectively fine. Oh, wow, okay. Taking the knight was not good. Black is losing now. But why? Oh, bishop takes g6. It's actually pretty simple. But there's no... Is there no good defense to this? Bishop g7? Oh, then there's this stuff. Okay. So better is d6. Let's say castle. This is hard to navigate. Queen d7 is not a natural move. Rook e1. I mean, this feels more natural, but then the king gets stuck. So king d8. I might have to adopt this opening for, like, for blitz from the white side. It has some Safranek Gambit vibes. Like, objectively dubious, but like, black has to walk a very thin line. Okay, still time. Only 3 games played. I've lost 25 points this stream so far. But there's time to make things up. It's raining pretty hard in St. Louis. Oh, is the next game? Next game, okay. Yeah, when it rains, it pours. So let's just try and play better. Try and play quicker and stronger. This is a fun line. Yeah, it's nice to be on the side that's doing the opening surprise and getting the early time advantage. Like, even more important for blitz. E4 maybe was playable, like, right away. So controlling the center. Yeah, bishop e4 would have been a bit more active. Maybe I could have played this. Black wants bishop g5. Just avoid trades. Interesting. Queen g3 looks interesting. Hitting multiple things. Also getting off some x-ray vision. And there's a line like takes, takes, bishop f6, takes, takes, and then h6. Okay, c7's hanging. I think I can take. There's f4. I take, take, take. Taking on f2. Kind of a big trade. I think I still go for it. And now probably f3. So I'm up a pawn. Haven't lost a single pawn yet. And this pawn on g3 is probably a goner. Right, 92 is coming. I don't think it matters too much. Just close the center. Yeah, I'm looking for the knockout blows. Might just keep improving though. And take another pawn. I still have all 8 pawns. I feel so full. Okay. That's one way to untilt. So I'm 2 out of 4. I broke my losing streak. Game review. Any blunders? Any brilliant moves? No blunders from either of us. Wow. One miss. Apparently G4 was stronger. Pleasant opening. Black kind of suffered with lack of space. Yeah, the engine likes G4 because I guess G5 is like very powerful. H5 is still playable though. Yeah, it is pretty rare to like reach the ending and still have all 8 pawns, while the opponent only had 3 pawns. So there is no real chance for connect 8s with double 8 pawns. Anyway, we're gonna have a break. I finished my coffee. Less than halfway through the tournament. So Talia Krowitz was trying to use extension command. We have the widget command, which should work in Twitch and YouTube chat. Or maybe it doesn't work. At some point I thought I made it. But the widget that I'm using above my head, it was custom made by a frequent viewer. It does make me feel a little bit bad that my blunder count is higher than my brilliant move count. But maybe that'll change. Any games going this round? See if I can find this timer. Oh, there are games going. Is this for money? There are prizes in Title Tuesday. I think it's top 5. I think it's like a $1,000 to $2,000 prize fund. But I've never won any money in Title Tuesday. I play for the experience and sometimes for the content. Oh, should I track my opponent's blunders too? That could be interesting to try and have less blunders than my opponents. But for now, I'm just tracking my stats. What's Eric's chess.com user? My username is I am Rosen. Here. I think for Title Tuesday, it replaces the usernames with your real name. Okay, still one game going. Oh, this is a draw, I believe. Or is it? No, the king's close enough. White has to play Queen F3. Yeah, Queen F3 should be winning. Here, or not. You check first and then here. And then check and then here. Is it winning though? Check here. It is winning. Yeah, king gets in, and black queens, it's checkmate. Or if black promotes to a knight, then it will be made eventually. Which big names are playing? So Hikaru Magnus, Danya is a big name. Bortnik. I'm not seeing. Oh, I do see Magnus. So Magnus drew one game. tied with Danya. Eric Hansen. Okay, we are officially on break. Got about 5 minutes. Yeah, there are 6-minute breaks after rounds 4 and 8. This is usually the case for Title Tuesday. Oh yeah, it is strange though. Like if I observe a game, I think it shows opponents' usernames. I guess it's only for my games it'll show real names. But yeah, then maybe there's some lack of consistency. There's a question. Recommendation for 1200 player to reach 1600 in a few months. Generally, if you want to improve, I recommend don't become too fixated on rating. If you're going from 1200 to 1600, rating will fluctuate. And sometimes it's frustrating if you have a bad day, you lose like 50 or 100 points. But very important to, of course, play a lot, solve a lot of exercises, try and learn something from every game, play slower games too. I guess unless you're going for the Blitz rating, but sometimes slower chess will help you overall with like understanding and intuition. At that level, very often it's blunders and tactics that determine the result of games. So if you can minimize blunders, be sharp with your tactics, that can make a big difference. And also for specific rating levels, you can hop around in my beginner to master speedrun series. Like if you're rated 1200, then locate the videos in my series where I play like between the 1200 to 1600 elo. I can also recommend watching Daniel Nerditsky, John Bartholomew. They have some great speedrun and rating climb series. So I'll probably play down next game. Am I top 100? Barely tied for top 100. Tie breaks probably aren't the best though. There's a similar question. How do I get from 1500 to 2000? I assume that's US chess. Another like important part of improvement is just enjoying the process rather than fixating on rating. If you just enjoy the nature of learning, that's sometimes the biggest catalyst for long-term improvement. There's a question, how can I join? So this is Title Tuesday, so it's only open to title players. If you are a title player, it still might be possible to late join, but I'm not sure. I think chess.com also runs Untitled Tuesday, but I'm not sure of the details of like that might take place between the two Title Tuesdays. Not entirely sure. Okay, here we go. Stafford Gambit attempt part 2. Let's play a French. I'm going for this bishop e7 line. At this point, I'm kind of just improvising. Maybe I could have taken. Not sure. Take with bishop. Castle e5. Is there a Greek gift? I don't think so. We could trade a bit. I'm keeping the tension. Knight b3 is coming. I have this idea. Like, there's this, and then b6 to prepare bishop a6. Bishop f4 is coming. I think I'll play b6. Elise's bishop has some life. Yeah, I don't really want to trade knights, but maybe I have to. Interesting idea of sagging a pawn. Take. Hmm. The queen comes in, I have bishop d3, which I'm kind of banking on. There's knight b5. There's that. Move all the way back. Take. Go for this. That looks a little bit risky, but I have the dark squared bishop. Question is what to do. I don't want to draw. Neither does white. I really just want a queenless endgame. Rook c4. Oh no, I blundered. There's 98 coming. I'll try and fight. Not looking good. Yeah, g3 is a great move. Okay, some hope. I shouldn't be losing this. I kind of wanted to push for a win there, but draw is fine. I really should have lost. Is my sound quiet? I'll up the mic. How's it going, Pablo? I'm raising my mic a few dB. Okay. Yeah, let me know if my voice and move sounds are like decent volume. Okay, I did something with my mixer thing. Anyway, it was the first draw of the tournament for me. 2.5 out of 5. We'll do a quick game review. I had one blunder, rook c7, yeah. Wait, rook c7 just plundered the exchange like instantly. It's funny, like I think both of us were oblivious to knight takes e7. Opponent found this fork. So I had to play like rook a8, I guess. Oh. Okay. No time to analyze. So I did have one blunder there. 3 blunders for this stream. And Stafford Gambit. Zoey's a strong player. Probably knows how to play against a Stafford, but I'll do it anyway. I insist. Okay, we have 4 knights, symmetrical Italian. Nothing too crazy. I think this is like super strong, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, but I'm kind of getting what I want now. Maybe. And there is bishop e2. But then maybe I can take. And I do want to attack. G file's half open. Interesting. Yeah, it's pretty unexpected. Rook g8. I don't mind if the h file opens. Like now it's not easy for white to relieve the pin. I think I'll just castle and build up. Like the queen's tied down. And there is this move. Queen d2. Wait, this might just win. Queen d2, I take and knight g8. Undeveloping for the win. Yeah, these two moves were basically just setting up for the next game. Okay, I'll take with a rook. Knight wants to come here. I do have this move. And there's some idea of tripling up on the D file against the D3 pawn. C4 looks pretty good. C4, bishop C2, take. Start with rook D6 as well. Okay. I could have been in a lot of trouble that game. Like a lot of trouble. Wait, does it sound too loud now? I think I adjusted it to like normal levels. Sorry if I have to find the sweet spot. I do want to show this moment. Also, let me update the score. I'm on a plus score. No blunders. Still no brilliant moves. A decent accuracy. I had one miss. Oh, I could have won a pawn. Oh yeah, that's a free pawn. And I defend the bishop too. I guess there is d3. Bishop takes f2. Wow. Wait, let's analyze. So here takes. Black just has enough pawns. Interesting. Also, thank you, Alexa Play Nickelback. Welcome back. Happy 3 years. So, yeah, there was a moment after this. White could have played bishop to b5, which is really nice idea to Ren to take on e5, and also with Ren to give me triple pawns. I probably would have had to allow the triple pawns. I'm not sure what I was going to do. I may have gone crazy with g4. There's also, I guess, like queen d6. And then white can take, because, yeah, if I take with queen, I lose this pawn. I'd probably take back this way. Engine says b4, which is insane. It's still kind of playable. g4 is still a plan. Yeah, I got a very nice position. Like engine says... Okay, engine says knight h5 was best. But it's so hard for white to untangle from this. A nice tactic in the end, too. So... pretty far away from the top spots, but it is nice on to be on a plus score. Okay, this is showing scores from a few rounds ago. Hey, I'm top 100. There is one game going, about to end in stalemate. Or repetition. Okay. Okay, next game. Starting soon? Starting now. Okay. Uruguay. Here we go. Oh no, my bishop. This is a fun London trap. Yeah, bishop a6 works with or without the inclusion of bishop takes f3. Haven't had this in a while though. So yeah, the whole point is black's position just kind of crumbles. I can take here. And probably this. Wait a minute. So white's winning at least a pawn. Yeah, let's play this. And then take. If king takes, there's check and fork. Here I'll win another pawn. Go up 2 pawns. Life is pretty good. I have this move. I still want to be accurate. There. I don't want to take too long though. Queen a3. I wasn't sure. I think I'm losing back a pawn. Maybe not. Maybe I have something. E4. Might as well. Allow this and then castle. Maybe you could have started with queen d3, actually. Queen d3, knight e4, f3, knight here, and then trap the knight. Still might happen. Probably see this. Although if this, I have queen c2, I think. We're going to see knight b6. Knight b6, knight b5. Check, take. There should be a lot of ways to win. I think this is clean, though. Oh, there's queen e5. I have this. Running mate in 1. Okay. Nice game. Really stemmed from this this London trap. Bishop a6. I took a lot of time. Was it here? I took over a minute here. Like, it just felt like I should have something stronger. Knight e5 was not the best move. Engine says just b4. Take. Play this. Very similar to what happened. Oh, black could take and counterattack my queen. Okay. Also, let me update the score. Also, is bishop a6 brilliant? It really should be. First brilliant move. Please. No. Bishop a6 is only great. That makes me feel inadequate. I have had this many times across across Blitz games over the years. Shown this in some lectures, some lessons. No blunders, right? One blunder. Oh, 95 was a blunder. Allowing this. It's still better for white, but okay, that makes 4 blunders for the tournament so far. Did I show this in the St. Louis Chess Club lecture? It's been so long. Maybe I did. Anyway, let me get ready for next game. I might play up next game. I haven't played up this tournament. I'm now tied for top 50. A lot of people with 4.5. Okay, still playing down. Thank you, El Blandy plays. Happy 43. Let's play Sicilian. Really mixing up the openings as black today. Interesting. Feeling good. And there's takes and queen c5, which might be playable. Oh. I'm not seeing anything wrong with it. Knight d5. Take. Oh, there's queen d4. What am I? Okay, I was about to blunder. So check first. Then this. Now there's some potential counterplay for white. You want to play this, which is no longer possible. Probably d5. Check and b3 coming. Huh. Very tricky. So how do I not lose a piece? e5 check. Have e5. The king g8, b3, take, take. I think I can take with a rook on b3. Interesting. So queen b6. b2 is the target. That's very tricky though. If I play this, actually maybe it's playable. There's also f6. I can't take because rook d8. Queen b4 maybe. Oh, same tactic. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, opponent misses it. Can't panic. I saw queen b2, rook to e8. I didn't see queen b4, rook to e8. What is happening? Just a draw. Going for the win. Of course I lose. Just as I say that too. I should have taken with queen. I also should have just lost to rook to e8. Probably a few blunders this game. Yeah, queen b4 is a really, really bad move. This wins on the spot. And that's the exact reason why I didn't take on b2 with rook to e8. I wonder if my opponent saw. Is black better here? I would have had to play precisely. Yeah, just take with queen. I took with pawn because I didn't see any checks. But that I failed to see just a simple mate in one threat. And here it's just losing for black. Okay. 4.5 out of 8. There's some interesting moments earlier. Yeah, it's very nice middle game position. Yeah, here I was calculating check, king g8, and b3. I think I just take on b3 twice. Otherwise I'm worse, but I have rook takes b3. And takes is very important. I hit the rook. That's one big trade. Okay, I'm probably adding a couple more blunders to the counter. Only one, though. How is it only one blunder? So queen b4 was obviously a blunder. But then taking back was a blunder, too. Chess.com only calls it a mistake. That's strange. I feel like it should be 6 blunders total. But maybe it doesn't want me to feel so bad about myself. There's a question, can you show the rook to e8 line? I think I showed it briefly, right? But it's a very common tactic uh, involving exploiting the back rank. My rook is tied down to defending the queen. After rook d8, my rook has to move, and then I lose my queen. Aaron Pilgrim is asking, how many wins with the French today? I played a lot of different openings as black today. Had a Rosalimo Sicilian, Salary Dragon Sicilian, had a few e4, e5 games. I did play one French, which I lost. So I guess the answer is 0 wins. Is knight a4 better than knight b1? Oh, here. That's interesting. Disable the engine for a moment. Knight takes a4. Takes and then b3. Looks playable. I have to take it. b3. Yeah, I'd probably play rook b4 and play this. Let's see. Knight a4. Engine doesn't like for some reason. Wow, it just says black is like on the verge of winning here. Oh, because I'm still up a pawn. I miscounted. Yeah, black's up a pawn, so somehow I thought it was equal. Yes, knight b1 aims to exploit the pin. White actually played well, apart from missing rook d8. Resisted. Yeah, it's not easy to handle this position with low time. Engine likes takes, and then takes on f5, which I don't think I'm ever doing. Okay, so we have another break. We're on break. 3 more minutes until next game. I think it's very likely I'll be playing more chess after the tournament. Try and recover the rating. There's a question, when's the next speedrun video? Probably this week. I had a bit of a break with traveling, schedule got busy. But yeah, these next several days and weeks, I will be more active with content. And today is my 4th day in a row going live on Twitch and YouTube. I still kind of want to try a Stafford. Just release all the tilt. I'm going to play down again. Still top 100. Magnus and clear first. Some players close behind. There's a comment from Andrew Kaufman in YouTube chat. Oh yeah, please click the like button. I think like there's a portion of people who watch on YouTube or who watch YouTube on their TVs who don't really like look at chat or even have easy access to the like button. But I guess if you're watching on a phone or computer, click that like button. If you're watching on Twitch, you can click the follow button. You can subscribe for free with Prime to support the channel. Thank you, Tessa Thompson. Happy 9 months. We got 30 seconds. I'm down about 29 rating points this tournament. I came into the tournament rated 2777. My goals of breaking 2800 are a bit further now. Here we go. Oh, I'm playing Anna Styazhkina. I think I played her in Chicago when she was like 7 years old. The name sounds familiar. I think we drew too. This was years ago, back when I was in high school. So Jobava, London. E6. And knight a4 looks attractive. I want to punish this move, but not seeing an easy way. And there's bishop d6, which I really don't want to play. I guess there's b4. Might be walking into b6. b6 then bishop d6. Yeah, it might get confusing. That's a good sign. Oh, I can't defend because there's still knight b4. I'm just losing a pawn? Wow. Push, check. Yeah, I'm in trouble. Got careless. Where's my comp? I have to play this. Hope for the best. That was a risky line, but kind of felt necessary. I'm threatening this. This move. Looks really risky. B5 might be playable. Takes bishop a6, rook b1. Try this. Almost a crazy line. May have accomplished something here. Maybe not. What to do? What to do? I think it was a good play from my opponent. It felt close to stalemate tricks. Maybe I could have tried some some kind of like rook f7. Rook here, sack the pawn, and then crazy rook. But okay, this position is objectively lost. I'm back to an even score. Oh no. No blunders. No misses. 6 mistakes. Oh dear. Yeah, things got a little bit bad after, especially after knight c6. We got a little bit complacent with, yeah, I thought a3 just solidifies. but I had to be very careful. Engine likes bishop d6 or knight a4. This is already much worse for white. I'll admit, when we got to this position, I thought I was on the verge of winning. I missed that black can just, bunker down on the 8th rank. And it's still very close to winning for black. Maybe there were drawing chances? Not sure. Moving on. Okay. Let's play my main thing. Still 2 more games. Try and finish strong. I'm down 40 points for this tournament. I've definitely played this opponent before. This might be an opponent who walked into this trap before. Bishop takes h2. Okay, this might actually be a move. It was queen d2, I think b5. And f3 knight e4. Slightly surprising move, but I vaguely remember checking this with the engine. It's a big trade. I have the bishop pair now. I shouldn't mind if the position opens up. Take and move back. This knight's tied down. Okay, knight e4 might be coming. Bishop e6. Knight d7. There's almost tactics. I'm threatening to take and then win material. Well, I can't really take without losing material. Maybe I could have played this. Actually, I should have played b4. Just wins material. That was a miss. That still looks good. I can take and then win d4. Interesting. Back. And there's this tactic. Yeah, this should just be winning. A nice little trick. If rook c1, I can check and then skewer. guess this. Out of the trade. I want to play 97. I'm trying to conceptualize checkmates here, but I'll just go after pawns. I guess there is the idea of like this and this. Like this. Check. Feels close. Feels very close. Oh, it's made in 2. Okay. Yeah, rookie 7 mate. Okay. Felt like I was in good control the whole time. I'm still waiting to get my first brilliant move, which maybe rook takes d3 is good enough to be brilliant. Hey, rook takes d3. We got one. So 5 blunders, 1 brilliant move. 5.5 out of 10. No staff or gambits yet. If I'm black in the final game, maybe I'll try one last time. There's one more round to go. Oh, thanks earlier to Relax Robbie for the raid. I think I was a little bit distracted by my game there. Thank you to D Lafayette as well. Happy 59 months. There's a question. Any tips for translating digital chess to over the board? I assume that's referring to like switching from playing online to playing in the third dimension. It's really about just getting experience. If you don't have like so much experience with over the board chess, it can be sometimes a challenge to adjust, like physically moving the pieces and hitting the clock. And if you're playing a tournament, like touch move and notation. So nothing really beats just getting your reps in, getting experience. If you live in a city, trying to find like a chess club, try and find people in real life to play chess with. That's what people did before the age of the internet, apparently. So again, if you're just joining, there is one more game. And 6.5 is usually a par score, so try and finish with something that resembles par. Looks like Magnus is in clear first. 9.5 out of 10. I am due to be white, so if I'm white, I have a decision between e4 or d4. Maybe something else. Stafford Gambit time or Botez Gambit time? I've had my good handful of blunders, as we see from the blunder counter. I think my goal with the final game is to get one more brilliant move. Okay, there is one game going. White is on the verge of winning. Oh, or the verge of stalemating. Tricky, tricky. Can't take that knight. And this is... Yeah, this is winning now. Or is it? Now you can take. David Kaufman. Beating Baravian. Wow. There's a question, will you play some drawback chess? In the future, but probably not this stream. Definitely not right now. All right, let's stick with my comfort zone. Play a London. And try and recover some rating. Yeah, I lost a tough game in this exact line a few games ago. Okay, we have a different variation. I think bishop e3. Bishop c4, knight e2. Okay, this looks reasonable. Nothing too insane. Maybe some attacking potential. Knight g3 ideas. Have to watch out for bishop f6. I move the queen somewhere. Rook e1 might be preferred. There's not too many options. I could offer the queen trade. It's queen h3, which actually looks okay. Like a little bit awkward, but the queen serves some purpose and still applying pressure. Yeah, I actually like the setup here. Black offers a trade of bishops. Hmm. And b2 is a bit delicate. I might trade off everything. Not exactly what I want. Hmm. Bishop e6. Bishop e6 I probably just sack. Bishop d5 c4. Not sure though. It's probably at least a draw if like we go into this. c3 is gonna be loose. That's interesting. I have this move. Trying to calculate queen c7. Queen c7 take king h8. Don't want to trade queens, but I might have to. It's a 3-result game. b5 might be coming. Okay, I have to play this. It's b4. I don't like my choices. I really don't like this. Oh no. And I can't do anything. It's so sad. You never know though, you never know. Oh, that's mate. Okay, GG. Probably should have taken the draw. But in such a position, like, yeah, I want to fight on. Tough finish. Finishing on an even score. Yeah, I'm curious to check the valuation. Queen c7, close to equal. Oh wow, so this is already much better for black. I could have taken with queen. Yeah, I guess, yeah, c3 is defended. This maybe keeps more pressure. Okay, I'm going to take a small break. Also, let me switch over to a different browser. Bear with me one moment. So tournament's over. I'm switching out of Proctor. Cancel. I've had the issue in the past where Proctor like continually freezes after the tournament finishes. I think then that's when it uploads a file of like all my recordings. So bear with me when I just have to resize this. Okay. Should be back to normal. They still have this bug where the tournament's over, but it keeps pestering me to install Proctor, which, okay, the tournament's done now, so hopefully it's okay. Congratulations, Magnus Carlsen, taking clear first. Oh, I guess they still have the bug that even when the tournament finishes, wait, I have to close out of the tournament. Now it should be okay, hopefully. Okay. Did I do the game review for my last game? Do we have more blunders to add? Okay, no blunders to add, no brilliant moves to add. I'm going to take a small break, and when I come back, I'll continue with some more chess. Stay tuned. Okay. I think I was muted there for a moment. Let's make sure everything looks okay. And here we go. Okay, so Title Tuesday just finished. I lost 47 points throughout the tournament. Yeah, some rust, some blunders. But the chess will continue. The reading revival hopefully starts now. Here we go. Wow. E6. Bishop E7. Interesting. I'm gonna fix my volume. Black could probably just take that. Then knight c4 should be playable. Want to get the knight to a5. Yeah, this will hopefully be a bit more chill than Title Tuesday. There's not going to be any increment, so that's definitely a major difference. Yeah, still threatening the pawn. Ooh, bishop b4 is an idea. Wow. I can take... Bishop takes, wow. I might just be worse here. Attack the bishop. Knight f6 is coming, but knight f6 bishop b5. The question, is it stormy there? It was stormy, but now I think it's okay. I don't hear any rain or thunder or lightning. Knight g4 feels strange, but and the pawn is weak. e5 is accessible. Bishop z4 might be coming. Okay. Take. Queen c4. Interesting. Knight h6 just work? No. And this move. Threatening this. It's actually very strong looking. What do I do? I have a check. I'm in trouble. I have this? No. I have this. Not sure about this. Okay, this is a check. Okay, it is looking good now. Okay. Not a smooth game by any means. But a game nonetheless. Let's keep it going. Oops. New game. Maybe I will mix up the openings in these final few games. Okay, we have some kind of hippo. I'll go for this setup. F5. Keep the tension. Not easy to exploit. Thank you, Joseph, gifting a sub. Appreciate that. Okay, doing well on time. Some G4 idea. Thank you to Tad with the super chat. What to do? I want to get rid of this knight, so probably G4. Like Queen G3, Rook A1. Queen G3, Knight takes D4 is actually kind of annoying, but maybe it's okay. If I take back and hit E6. Yeah, still looks fine. Just want to play quick, solid moves. Black is maybe preparing E5. I'm kind of discouraging that. E5 I take and hit the knight. I might be threatening this. Simply discovered attack. And if takes, I take. We could trade queens. B4. There's bishop A4. I don't need to do anything too fancy. Just keep the game going. Can trade. Yeah, might as well just take. F6 is now coming. Okay. That felt smooth. Felt very smooth. Rating recovery continues. Yeah, that just was a bit passive most of the game. Had the nice time advantage. Check real quick. Yeah, the blunder and brilliant move counters staying pretty stable, at least for the last few games. Keep it going. Looks like I'm winning a pawn. C5 is now attacked as well, so bishop b6 loses another pawn. Okay, black's getting some counterplay. King b1, bishop e6, and rook d8's coming. Well, how to do this? Maybe a3. Yeah, I would have liked to have more, but maybe this is the best I can ask for. Expecting queen b6. The queen kind of prevents the pawn from moving forward. I'm up a pawn, so I just want to play quick, play solid, bishop c4 likely coming. Pawn c4 might be coming. King b1. c4, knight d4. That I missed. I think I have to play b3. Knight's attacked. Knight moves, I have bishop c4. Yeah, black still wants pawn c4. Just focus in the center. My idea rook d6. Even rook d7. There, take. This is okay. Queen b3 I take and bishop c4 in the end. Not thrilled with this. Wow. Clutch pawn. I don't deserve to win that. I think Black was trying to probably play the long distance rook move. A win is a win. It's 3 in a row. How's it going, Choco? How's it going, Axer Typo? Who I assume had a long day of Scrabble commentary. This is the Title Tuesday after party. The rating recovery party. Scared to look at this game review. No blunders. 75% accuracy. It was a messy finish, but I guess I'll take it. Yeah, I don't know how many more games I'll play, but if I keep winning, I'll keep playing. Let's play this one. I think h5. If here I take in g5. f4 is probably coming. That's not really anything so special. Could retreat. Maybe I'll play this. And then reroute to f5. Okay, this is something. h4. And there's this plan. Long term, I might want to eventually play f6. Get this first. And taking makes some sense. Probably no reason for a6. f5. f5 actually makes a lot of sense. And then I'll just take the knight. And then g5. It's heating up. g2 is the long-term target. Bishop's not so happy with its life. Am I threatening anything? Probably this. Hitting the rook and threatening mate. Forgot about that move. H5. Looking at the queen sack lines, which don't work. Still threatening this. Hmm. Knight H1. H1 looks ridiculous. Let's do it though. Queen F1, Knight G3, Queen D3, Knight E4, and then we repeat for a draw. That's a move. Take. What a strange position. The knight's not takeable because of the fork. I guess I'm threatening to take a knight F2. I'm not entirely seeing what black or what white does. Not too many options. That was a stressful game. Oh man. That was a cool game though. I got some funny knight maneuver. Knight H1. I didn't really anticipate knight F3. That's 4 wins in a row. Yeah, I had a subpar title Tuesday. I'm trying to make up for it. Not the highest accuracy. No blunders or brilliant moves. The counters stay the same. So this is actually very good for black. I had to find knight F2. That's crazy. And take, and the bishop is hit and the knight is hit. Wait, how does that work though? Because there's take on E6. Oh, there's a fork though. Wow. Super crazy. Okay. Let's keep going. As long as I keep winning, I'll keep playing. think I just castle kingside. There's a request if I can share the link of the extension. Yes. It's shared in Twitch chat. Okay, we could trade some more. It's probably be a more positional game. There's long-term potential for some minority attack, like a4, b5. Ooh. Knight f5 is coming. e4 looks wrong. Interesting. I could take that. I'm not sure. Down a bit of time here. Maybe f3, e4. Never mind. e4 now makes sense. Feels slightly wrong, but gotta go with intuition. Tactics. Oh, I really want to take that. Just f4. I think it's made next move. Actually, no, there's knight f6. Okay. Got my pawn mate. Got my Rosen trophy. Okay. That was another stressful game. Very eventful game. No blunders. 87.3. At some point, I didn't like my position, but then I did. So I've made up most of my rating this stream. It was audio cutting out. There's sometimes an issue with YouTube, where if you're like watching in real time, you have to just refresh. But hopefully audio is like okay for the most part. Let's keep it going. It's 5 wins in a row. I think if I lose a game, I'll end this stream. So we'll see how long this stream will go. Eric, it's my birthday in 18 minutes. Can you keep winning till then? I'll try. I'll try. Another one of these. B5. Wait, what's the line here? B5. Forgetting. It's E4? And Queen F3? I mean, I haven't looked at chess in a long time, like seriously. I have to remember my opening prep. I think it's this. Queen A5, knight D2, takes, or some A4. Like A4 and then knight H3 or something. This might be wrong, but... Okay, white's down the pawn. Maybe there's compensation. Almost this move. It's Queen F6. We play this first. I'm not sure. Take. Really not sure. Kind of just improvising. Black could win a second pawn. Queen F6. I have this move? Or take and then B6, A6. Maybe not. I have this. So G5, I have D6. A pawn on B5 is nice, preventing knight C6. G5's kind of a threat. Try B6. And this and this. I'm trying to creep in. Burned a lot of time. A fascinating position. What's that move?
Was bxb4 a threat?
Ah, that's annoying. Let's take to do. I have this. No.
Getting old.
I messed
Dad.
up. Try this. Ah, I really messed up. It doesn't work. Last Hail Mary. Yeah, almost something works. Like rook e7, queen d6 would be crazy. Take. Play this. It doesn't work. Or does it? Okay. GG. GG. Oh, hey, it's Z Nation and DeCued. Welcome back. Z Nation subbing for 94 months. Getting very old. What did I miss this game? It looked almost very promising. Especially with this pawn, the pin. Like maybe I had to just play rook a7? Rook a8, like slightly better. Let's go back. Was I remembering correctly? I vaguely remember take and then knight h3. Okay, so this is a line. Yeah, knight h3 is like some random engine move that apparently is best by a decent margin. So engine likes castling after b4. King would be safe here. It's very counterintuitive. I guess there's some logic behind it. I still went with knight h3. And then, was there a knockout blow? Oh, I had b7. Ah, b7 first, and then knight d7 walks into mate. And king d8, then it's winning, because queen's coming here. Okay. Let's do one more game. Last game. Win, lose, or draw. Hopefully we'll have a happy finish. Opponent taking time. A manual berserking. There's a question in YouTube chat. Eric, do you play any card games? I've played poker in the past. One will auto resign in 2 seconds. Oh no, my opponent. Do I finish with that? Feels wrong to count that as a win. Not sure what happened there. Yeah, poker is really the only card game I've played to a decent extent. I haven't played in a long time. I've been going through a Scrabble phase recently. If I do one more, I think I'm going to end it here. I'm getting tired. I need some food and some fresh air. So for the stream as a whole, I only lost 7 points. Which is not bad considering like just a few games ago I was rated around 27-30. So thanks everyone for tuning in. Appreciate all the nice energy. We'll be back in the future. Stay tuned for more streams, more videos, and I'll see you guys soon. Adios.